Range, okay?
So halfway through the Ramadan Preston fight, second bout of the evening, and here is the man, literally, for the main event of the evening. Anthony the Man Mundine arriving outside Asa Arena. These are live pictures, and number one indeed. He has been on the top shelf of Australian boxing for over a decade now.
Seconds out.
And there's always fireworks when the man's in the house.
Sure is. He's been a credit to the game. He's got incredible hand speed and beautiful movement, evasion, and great defence.
We turn the corner and head for home in this female attraction. Susie Ramadan in the pink and black. Michelle Preston in the black with the white band and piping. Fourth of a scheduled 6 at the bantamweight limit. And the Preston corner, you heard during that break between the third and the fourth round, they know that their fighter has lost the first 3.
Yep. Urging her on to win the next 3 rounds, but easier said than done. Against a very classy, undefeated Victorian Susie Ramadan, Susie Q, WBF Women's World Champion. The bantamweight and super bantamweight. This girl can compete on the world stage, I believe, against anybody. Look at that lovely counter-punching.
She's got beautiful footwork, Susie Ramadan.
Yep.
So light on her feet. And it's what sets up all of her offense. But she's a great defensive fighter as well. Slips so many punches.
Yep, she sure is.
Oh, and counters beautifully, as you saw then. Snap the head back of Michelle Preston.
Just a bit clipped off.
And again.
Look at that. Up and down. In and out. The way she skips in, you know, boom, boom, lands her punches, then just skips back out again, just out of punching range, just waiting for an opportunity to come back in again.
Really making a statement, Susie Ramadan, the first 90 seconds of this 4th round.
Whoa.
Preston pushes her to the canvas, virtually barges into her.
Very physically strong, Michelle Preston. Worthy opponent for sure, the 3rd time these two have fought.
Closing seconds of the 4th. Clearly a Ramadan round. Fires out the jab to Susie Q. And that's been the most emphatic round of all.
End of round 4, 2 more to go.
Excellent work from the popular Victorian.
Without doubt, very clever, classy boxing. You know, a lot of the guys could learn a few lessons from this.
Don't worry the body at all. Just stick to the hip for the last 2.
Very well tutored by that man speaking, Ben Brizzy, and Cos Brizzy as well. The 2 brothers, 2 former TV ringside fighters.
And you'll see the counter there, right on the button, on the right side of the jaw of Michelle Preston.
Great slow motion work from our camera crew there. And lovely counter punching. They're just out of range, just enough, and then fires back.
And the little shoulder charge from the Kiwi, which was probably her best moment of the round.
Yeah, she didn't have a lot of luck that round.
Seconds out. The penultimate round, round 5.
The 5th round with Susie Ramadan. It's not quite a clinic, but it's a very, very impressive performance by the lady in pink. And she's only 4 minutes away from continuing this ultra-impressive unbeaten run. It's her 19th professional contest we're watching.
Seriously, you know, you look at Susie Ramadan, her kit of punches, you know, like, you know, hands held in the right position when she throws punch. She doesn't drop her hands, varies her punches. Look at that, right over the top left hand, right the body, moves side to side. Very, very classy indeed.
Yesterday was the 3rd anniversary of Susie Ramadan's professional debut, so she's been a busy fighter as well, given the troubles that women fighters have in getting regular opponents.
Incredibly busy.
19 fights in 3 years.
Yep.
It's a great work rate.
Sure is. Well, that's how you learn too. That's how you get your experience. You know, the more ring time you can get, the better. But it's, you know, easier said than done sometimes. But the Brizzy brothers have done a great job of keeping her active.
Another great counter there from Ramadan. You've got to give it to Preston, her gameness. She keeps on keeping on, but just doesn't have the skill set to match the much crisper Ramadan.
That's right. There's not many female boxers who'll beat Michelle Preston either. You know, she's got 4 losses on her record, and 2 of those are from Susie Ramadan. It's going to beat a lot more than they're going to beat her, that's for sure. Good attack there from Preston.
Yeah, that's her best moment of the fight. She forced Ramadan back into the ropes, but Ramadan fires back, and a beautiful right uppercut.
What about that for timing? That's a very difficult punch to execute. And again. Oh, lovely stuff. That's textbook boxing.
Even better, given that Preston had momentarily taken her out of her comfort zone.
Yeah, that was textbook stuff.
And it just puts an exclamation mark to the round as well with that neat little 1-2 combination in the final 5 seconds. Another round of Susie Ramadan. It's been a shutout so far, Barry Michael.
Absolutely, Bruce. You know, a really great boxing exhibition from Susie Q. Been a great rap from her from the first time I've seen her.
Time to dig.
What'd you say?
Didn't get any water.
Okay.
Time to dig.
Last round now.
It's Manchester dig time.
Finish strong. That was better with pressure. You get on the ropes.
There was the attack by Preston and virtually forcing Ramadan through the ropes. She regained her equilibrium immediately and then fired beautifully. The uppercut should be there's the uppercut. Only travelled about 4 inches.
Lovely short little punch.
This is the last round. Let it go. But keep that hands up, okay? Just make this round a good one. Go in a strong note.
Seconds out. Finest touch gloves, 6th and final round.
If nothing else, Michelle Preston will be heartily sick of the sight of Susie Ramadan.
Yeah.
At the end of this 2 minutes. It will make 26 rounds of boxing between the two ladies over the past couple of years. And barring a miracle money shot from the Kiwi, it will be 3-0 to the Australian in about a minute and a half's time.
And they're probably good mates outside the ring, I would reckon. I fought one of my mates 3 times, Glenn Howard, a 3, a 6 and a 10. And he gave me a tough contest every time. We were good mates between fights, so that's what boxing's about.
What's the mindset when you come into when a rematch or the third of a trilogy?
With a friend?
Well, even more so. You virtually know there's going to be no secrets.
Once the bell goes and they start hitting you in the head, you forget about it fairly quickly, the friendship, I tell you.
But certainly there should be no surprises. You know what's in the arsenal of your opponent.
You would think so, but you never know. It's a minute to go, under a minute to go in the 6th and final round. Great boxing exhibition from Susie Q Ramadan here against a very tough game competitor in Michelle Preston from New Zealand.
Well, it'll be a great way to finish 2010 for Susie Ramadan, her 7th fight of the year. And to put the icing on the cake of this trilogy against Michelle Preston.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen, final round.
Digs to the body, does Ramadan. She really hurt Preston there.
Oh, good punching. 20 to go.
Preston keeps marching forward and keeps getting tagged.
That right hand landing more and more. Coming up to the bell inside 10 seconds.
And that's a terrific performance by Susie Ramadan. Right to the final bell.
Let's hear the final round of applause to both fighters.
A shutout against Michelle Preston, one would imagine. It will go to the 3 judges, being Les Fear, Bernie McMahon and Max Murphy. But Susie Ramadan, ultra impressive. And Michelle Preston, understandably, with a look of resignation on her face in the red corner.
Without doubt, yeah. And there wasn't a lot of love lost between them at the final bell there, by the look of it, Bruce.
It wasn't a warm embrace, Barry. In fact, there wasn't any embrace at all.
No.
What were you saying about friends?
Yeah, I know. Maybe I got that one wrong.
Hey? What?
Susie's sister in the corner there with Ben.
Perfect 1-2 there from Ramadan. The stiff jab, the overhand right to follow.
Nice shoulder too, and a lovely uppercut there. That was, look at that.
And she's got a big 2011 coming up. 19-0 now. Of course, we wait for official confirmation of that. We're just going on what we've witnessed over the 12 minutes of action, but I'm sure there'll be many defences of her world crown in 2011.
Yeah, for sure. Big things ahead for Susie Q Ramadan. So our viewers out there, keep your eyes on this girl. She's going to go places on the world stage. She'll end up fighting in Vegas. You wait and see.
Did you ever fight in Vegas, Baz?
Had a contract signed, and you wouldn't believe it, the guy that I was going to fight got a brain injury playing soccer. It's my luck, Bruce.
You've got a story with every fight, Barry. Let's go up to Perry Cale for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecard. Les Fear had it 60-54. Max Murphy had it 60-54. And Bernie McMahon had it 60-56. Your winner by unanimous decision, ladies and gentlemen, Susie Q Ramadan.
So Susie Ramadan takes her career record to 19-19, undefeated in 19 fights, and we've got 6 more here tonight, but if they can live up to what we've just seen.